So maybe the metaphoric dude, you know?
I thought he was just a little voice that lives in your head and tells you not to jerk off, but that should.
Yeah, well, functionally, you know?
Functionally.
I mean, because God knows the Christians don't stand for anything Jesus
So he's
stood
got
for anymore. It's just not masturbating, don't be
They
gay,
get the
right?
third part on that, making sure nobody's getting
That's
too
not-
frisky with themselves, you know?
That's not totally fair, but you know.
I'm getting so confused right now.
It's okay.
It's okay,
Chaz.
dude. It's okay.
It's
Yeah,
okay, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody does when they turn 14. It's...
I don't know about you, but I
God.
was not.
You know, I can't tell you which is more confusing. The fact you're saying dude with the actual conversation.
Dude.
Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I get it.
Dude.
Why?
Revolt, dude. Revolt.
I mean, Kugel, look at that loading time.
Uh,
It took us a while to get there, but holy shit.
But look at us now.
Yeah.
winning.
Um,
And Minecraft's hardcore lagging.
Kugel, do you think
Discord say I'm doing it.
do you think that tap rooms are necessary? I don't, kind of.
What's necessary?
I think I need the extra cash more.
You say tap rooms?
Tap rooms, yeah.
They're talking about Warhammer, my dude.
Dude.
Well, I mean, if you don't have a tap room, where are people gonna tap dance? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on.
Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
brother.
Where are they gonna
Right,
tap dance,
dude, yeah.
What does the
Oh my
Emperor
God.
I
bid?
don't even know.
If you don't have a tap room, where am I gonna get my, you know, liquors
I'm
on
getting
tap?
very. I'm
That's a good
secretly
point,
in the
dude.
Inside this dying.
Yeah, no, really. Yeah, can you tell? Can you tell how tired I am? Because I can.
Here in Canada, a tap room is just a room
Praise
that we
Sigma.
keep in every house full of maple syrup taps for when the maple trees all sprout in the spring. And
Wait. It's a room that you keep for when they sprout. Is
Yeah,
that
man,
what
for
maple
the
syrup
springtime-
trees
for the
do? They
springtime-
sprout?
For
You
the
have to
springtime
have a
maple-
store
for
for
the
the winter
springtime maple
revolve.
sprout.
Come on.
Well, yeah, maple syrup trees do sprout.
Yeah.
All trees.
Only Canadians.
Yeah.
should know.
sprout.
It's only Canadians.
I shop at
Bro,
Sprouts. It's a good
Hey,
it's-
so Wonton, I watched this documentary on Netflix once, and it was about the maple syrup cartel and a series of like maple syrup people that took them to court and lost. But there was like price fixing and espionage and
Oh
my
god,
uncle
if
used to be a
if
hitman for
anyone's
them
ever been like
syrup,
murdered over
mafia.
maple syrup, that's really sad.
Dude, my uncle used to be the hitman for
I
the
thought
maple
you said
mafia.
your
He's like-
uncle was
It's
murdered.
kind of
He's like, I once
Yes.
drowned a
Yeah.
man in maple syrup. Like, oh, that's hardcore. Like, damn.
Yeah, dude, the maple mafia. You don't want to mess with those guys. dude.
Maple
They got
Mafia.
big-
That's the least intimidating name for a mafia I've ever heard.
Fucking dumb Americans are like, hey Canadian, how's your maple syrup? They're like, motherfuckers don't even know.
They do their
you know?
they do their
They don't even know about
transactions
the
on the
maple
low.
mafia.
They
Real
do their
hush-hush.
transactions on the low. Instead of using cryptocurrency, they use Maple Story currency. That's
Well, wasn't there like
the
some
last thing
evidence that
you
there was,
hear
like,
before they pull the trigger is sorry. Sorry.
you know.
Wasn't there some
sorry,
evidence that
Sorry.
like World of Warcraft chat was used like by ISIS? Wasn't that a thing? I think that like was a real news
I
story.
don't know.
What,
StarCraft chat.
Yes, but they were using every social media thing available, okay?
That's
like,
like-
they
Oh,
were
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
anything
yeah.
that could fly under the radar.
Who's on WoW that's like, so after I pillage the ruins of Azeroth and reach level 42, I think I'll probably want to start taking down the Western world. Like,
Man,
like,
I want to
who
go
is
blow
that
myself
person?
up, but first I got raid.
First
Yeah.
thing I'm ready.
Oh, Ahmed, are you ready for sacrifice tonight?
You're
Ah,
like-
I have
you're
raid.
like
That kind of
raiding
pay
with them, and they're
maintenance
like,
on my
I
arm.
have raid.
Come on.
you're like raiding with them, they're like, by the way, bro, you know death to America, right? Like, you're like, wait, what?
Oh,
I thought we were
okay,
just getting
I
We are
pretty
starting the
like,
raid,
what
death
do you
to
mean?
America, and stay out of the blue circles. You know, like.
Stay out of the blue circles.
What server do you think the ISIS guild plays on? That's the real question. That's
Probably,
gotta play
probably kill
Alliance,
Jaden,
right?
because
Like-
Jaden is probably an imperialist
Does that mean
bitch,
you
right?
can actually go ahead and raid ISIS?
Oh man.
Maybe.
Do PvP.
Maybe.
They love PvP. It's their
You know,
favorite.
some
They're
of
very
our
mage.
bravest American heroes actually go into their raids. and they actually troll them and like say they're gonna be the healer and then don't heal the whole time and make sure that they don't get good loot.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's a thankless job, but you know, they,
Can you imagine that you can rationalize that you're fighting ISIS by typing all caps America into fucking like bizarre chat in World of Warcraft? You know?
what was the one that Swarm posted yesterday? He posted like a screenshot of general chat in StarCraft, and it was something memey.
Just
my
wait till
God.
the media becomes self-aware of like StarCraft 2 general chat, right? It's like
Oh,
the
no.
biggest alt-right meeting place in the United States. StarCraft 2 general
16
chat.
minutes story.
General chat. Here we see someone that goes under the name Stinky Poop Balls talking about Trump 2020. He's one of the biggest online advocates for the QP.
He's really upset. He's really upset about what he calls racial imbalance. You know?
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
We're all
Yeah,
banned.
guys, I think I'm about to just leave.
Oh, that's so fucking funny, dude.
My little brain can't comprehend it all. Obviously.
You're only 14. You didn't
You're
exist.
growing young boy.
You didn't
Pushing
exist
for-
during
Pushing
Afghanistan.
for racial parity. I hope that like the Trump campaign hires that guy and he goes out and makes a statement. It's just, so as an online advocate, what do you have to say to voters in America? And you're like, yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, like PVZ really sucks right now. Just be like, what do you mean by that? It's like, I mean, have you seen these carriers in this patch? Like,
That actually reminds me of the first episode of Pure Ponage, the fucking series they made like 10 million years ago. There was a protest in the street, like literally in his area, about China, like something nefarious China was doing. And he starts talking to the camera, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, it was like one of the fucking like Command and Conquer games. Like, you know, China's really OP because they have this one aircraft fucks up the game. You know, these people are real upset." Like,
These yeah, I think we really need to support the German Terrans in Katowice right now. They're really doing great thing for race.
rip. Too
Terran-
soon.
once
Too
they
soon.
Terran
move-
racial
once-
superiority.
once their tanks move into position, there will be no option but surrender.
Some days I question.
Now we
my
just
life.
need like Hero Marine to do like a 2-base all in and somebody to make a Blitzkrieg joke. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Dime
Showtime,
hour.
man. Showtime did well.
Showtime.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Dude, Showtime did better
Oh,
than
yeah.
a lot of big name players.
I gotta say it, Ren. I gotta say it. I called Haz getting blanked.
Don't spoil anything. I haven't watched it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Sorry.
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
sorry
assume
about
he
that.
won the group.
He might have meant blank checked. You know, like he just got everything he.
Well, he
You know,
meant
Yeah, I
like,
might have
he
been.
meant like fill in the blank. Like
Nah, sorry about that. I
Right.
didn't know you. I didn't know you hadn't seen the results. My bad.
no, it's an ad
Yeah,
lib.
he
dude.
really
It was just an ad lib.
annihilated it. Fucking again.
you really
Dude.
called has causing the live audience at Katowice to get canceled. Really,
Oh no!
everyone just looks at Has in time.
They're like, well, you know, in a mysterious turn of events, it seems we have a new champion. It's the coronavirus, you know.
Wait, did you watch any of the games, Cassette?
Yeah.
Ren, would you be upset if I like moved you and Kugel out? Because I kind of want to talk about him. I also don't want to ruin
It
it.
is time.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. I'll drag you back up when we're
That's
done.
with Kugel's
Oh
consent as well.
my.
Yeah, that's fine.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Kugel,
What's up?
the dwarves are such chats. Fall behind, have
Honor
dwarf
to
in
your
their lives.
ancestors.
Always.
They just saved my ass.
I will marshal the men.
How was your day, man?
Not bad. Work went by pretty. Orange. Cutting up all day.
Cutting up
But I
what?
have to see, we cut up the we've harvested like 6 tables today. There's 70 plants on the table.
Is a table like a hydroponic grow thing?
Yeah. Well, it's a grow table where the plants sit. Line instance. It's made of like a really hard plastic that like doesn't.
I get scared every time I see someone with a beer pong. I had a first today. I played a video game that made me physically ill.
my lord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was called Inner Space. And the idea is like you're like a drone and you fly around and you collect these relics from a dead civilization. But the space that you fly around in is it has water like in a globe around this pocket of air in every room, and then you travel through tunnels from room to room. But everything is like blue and brown in different shades of that, and you can't tell which way is up because there is no up.
So did you get like motion sickness from it?
Yes, I did, and I don't really get that like easily. It like
I feel you.
I was actually ready to throw up.
I used to get that. They fixed it, but they fixed it by putting in a reduce like turbulence, like camera turbulence button. But Apex Legends actually used to make motion sick because of how much the camera while you were running. Yeah, I actually I didn't throw up, but I had to stop playing because I was going to throw up. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's the poop.
But also, that's not even the worst part. So that like on its own, you know, it might make you a little dizzy.
Yep.
But there's no field of view slider. And the camera is a fisheye lens.
Oh.
So everything is like
there must be feedback on that, like.
Oh no, well the reviews are not good. Like but it's incredibly hard to hit any targets because you just can't, like, your eyes can't handle it.
Yes.
Like, everything just swims in front of them, and, like, everything outside of the middle, like, circle of the screen is stretched because it's a fisheye lens, so... And it's third person, so you're not even viewing all this from the cockpit. Like, you have to keep track of your model on the screen, and then whatever, like, lines you're cutting or objectives.
I'm just, like, getting motion sickness thing. Watch out, I have a wizard. She is a decent melee
That's terrifying.
What does the Emperor bid?
She's only one mob. Dwarves. Yeah. Right.
Okay, join the defense
Deer
of
versus
Kemperbad against Beastmen.
Deer was able to hide a fucking pilot. Base.
What?
Deer was able to hide a pylon in Harding's base during his scout.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really even get away with that versus me. You know, it's just like. But Harding, I don't know. And there's really no consequences if you lose. You're just like supporting. Like this battle doesn't affect you. These battles are just kind of put into like break up the knot.
Oh, so should I auto resolve them?
No, not at all, not at all. I'm just saying like you don't have to worry. Like if you lose this, it's not a, because it's not. You're like reinforcing Talbek land, like a. You know what I'm saying? This is like a scenario thing.
Okay.
Based on like the new fealty system.
Well, do they lose the city if they lose?
That's a good question. I think they might, but like it's not. There's nothing that you would be able to do about it anyways. This is just like you just get to play in the battle. You at least, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
So you could auto resolve it if you didn't feel like playing it because it doesn't matter in that aspect. But also, if you feel like playing it just to play it, like that's totally fine because they're usually kind of fun battles. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because that's kind of the whole point of it. So
I just did this because it puts me at 9 fealty with them.
Yeah, exactly. So so there's your reason for doing it right there, and that's not the conditions of you getting that fealty aren't winning, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're answering their call. That's enough to gain fealty. I believe. I might be horribly wrong, but I don't think so. I think that, like, you know what I mean? You selected the +1 fealty option. Winning the battle is just a bonus, really. It's also really good to win the battle because then obviously your ally doesn't lose their land. This one you actually have a decent chance because you're behind walls too. A lot of these I've fought, they're minor settlements and they don't have walls, and then that's a good difference. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I really miss the Rome sieges. I really do.
Rome?
Yeah, like Rome 1, where you... Or even
Oh wait, Red! You and me are on the same team, yo!
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, are you... Wait, what are you?
I'm the reinforcements.
I'm the main army.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm Talbek land, dude, alright? Give me...
Why? That doesn't even make sense.
Who cares? It's awesome.
It's like, what if it's like a key territory and...
Yeah, but I mean, I just opted to play as the AI, and I guess like this because it's like the fealty system.
So you're not the Beastman. You're Talabekland.
I am
like,
not
for
the
sure.
Beastman. Look.
Oh my God! You moved the horses.
Yep.
Well, we're just gonna fuck them. Like this is over already. Maybe it's because you're an elector count. I don't know.
Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? Just say.
These defenders smell like infestation, like death.
Shalia protects us.
Ready to engage.
Swordsman!
For Heldenhammer.
Please fire. Here you go.
Shalia protects us! We are Sigmar's heirs! By Ulrich's wrath! Formation! March!
Are we gonna hold the walls?
Faster!
I'm gonna
Very well!
I'm gonna hold the walls a little bit here. I'll pull back though once I'm...
For Heldenhammer! Yes, Lord! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground!
I just wanna like fuck up.
Handgunners!
Okay, yeah, these guys need to come off the walls.
Taking position!
Ready! No lingering!
To battle!
No, you're not.
The Empire endures!
Spearmen! Taking position!
The Empire endures! Take position! Go! No lingering! Handgunners! Quick march!
To battle!
Let's
Ready for war!
let's crush this
No
right flank
lingering!
and then just concave inward, you know?
Yep,
Take
I'm
it
actually
away!
smashing the units at the gate right now.
Yeah, you seem to have a pretty good
Spearmen!
opponent.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No lingering!
Awaiting orders! Handgunners! Quick march! Soldiers of the Empire! Handgunners!
Yo, just so you know, we're not talking about IEM anymore if you guys are playing a game today, but if you want to, you can join
Sigma, come on! By the Emperor's will!
We'll hop back to that.
Spearmen!
Handgunners! Fire! Fire!
My gunners are not shooting.
Flee!
Not a
Yes,
single
sir!
one.
Quickly!
Yeah, it's because I think the units are all pretty much obstructed.
But like
Gunners?
they have room, right? Like I'm not.
Yeah, but they can't shoot over because they shoot straight.
Okay.
Yeah, so they need angles.
Can I shoot up?
I can shoot things because see these outriders, they can kind of shoot stuff.
Because they're elevated.
Because they're elevated, exactly. But they still can't get many shots off here. It's still just kind of plus one. Oh, see, but I can shoot up from here. So like once you get back enough, and once you make the angle slight enough,
Handgunners!
you can totally.
All ranks! Fire! By Ulrich's wrath!
Yeah, they can't even shoot on the walls. Okay.
A battle! At speed!
My outriders can because they're.
Yeah.
Finding range, sir!
But if you if you got them to like right here, to like drop them over here, basically,
Yeah.
like, they're a terrible unit to have like behind, like in the situations.
Right.
At speed! Yes, sir, quickly! We are Sigma's heirs! In range! Formation, march! To battle! Ready for war! Moving out!
The Empire endures!
Loaded, sir! Handgunners! By Gal Maraz! We are ready!
That's right.
Easy.
In hindsight, I definitely should have taken those dudes off the right side. That was it would have made your reinforcements more useful. Destroyed their monster. The handgunner with all my ranged units in the middle. Yeah, get out of here, Tar War. I'm gonna move back up. Do you want me to drag you?
Sure.
He doesn't even know about the healing.
You're like,
about to heal this ultras.
my ultra's at half health. Don't worry, I've got a medevac. It fucking heals like 90% of the way, then it's out of energy. You know.
You're like, all right, well, maybe that wasn't that good. Are we doing this? Because right now it looks like we have.
Baneling boost, medevac boosted Baneling drops.
Baneling drops.
That's terrible.
It's terrible, dude.
Oh, I was already doing that, but I forgot that they got the upgrade movement speed thing. So,
Okay, is anyone else coming?
That's a good question, because if we're not going to get more than 3 or 4 people, I don't want to.
No, I'm going, but I'm just in game right now.
Okay.
I'm edging right now. I'm not gonna come for another 45 minutes or so.
Well, me.
Yeah, Renegade. Have you ever played Uberina 2?
I'm in Risen.
Oh no, there's 2 of them?
Yeah, the second one's the greatest.
This is getting out of hand.
Bro,
Now
you don't
there's
even
2
want to
of
know.
them.
The second one's even better.
87539.
They multiplied an alarm.
Like,
Soon that'll be fall.
It's the wrong number. Jennison's doing versus AI. We could maybe get him, but we all know he'd only make stalkers and disruptors.
And he'd still win.
And I was gonna say he'd fucking destroy us. I don't know if we want to go through that, you know.
Jennison is such
He's like,
good
wait, you mean
content.
I don't even have to macro? I just get to do the things I want to do anyway?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine losing to someone who's just left-clicking blink stalkers and then, like, typing in Twitch chat with his other hand.
That's right.
Nah, dude, that's the meme. Is he's reached the level of transcendency that he can both play Osu and micro blink stalkers at the same time.
That's right. The only thing is you have.
For real
you have
though,
to
I bet
be-
that game really does help your mouse accuracy in a major big way.
Well, what I was mentioning to Pixel is that like if you just like shrink down the circles you have to hit, like very small size, and it actually really would help a lot for StarCraft.
Yeah. I mean, but even if you don't, right? Like it's still useful, right? Because you're like responding to like a quick stimulus, get to where you need to be, right? Like
Yeah.
Which is like a big part of StarCraft.
I've tried the game, and I just don't think it's for everyone.
Oh, I probably wouldn't like it. I'm just saying it's a good micro
You're just
trainer,
talking about it
right?
as a tool.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like I've tried to use it as a tool, and I just can't grind that game. I'll play 2 games, and I'm done with it.
Yeah, I could see it being like a good warm up though, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of.
Because I feel like that's one of the things that like in your initial games you're probably a little weak on. Is like.
Sure.
Honing in that mouse accuracy and your mechanics and all that.
Game, like creep spread basically did what's creep spread.
Yeah.
That first load, bro. First load.
That's what she said.
How was the first load for you, Renegade? Personally, I find the second load to be the best load, you know. But then again, I'm just a fan of loads all around, you know. Big load,
I'd have to
small
agree.
load.
Second load is exponentially better. So.
Yeah, right. Because
So
I mean,
we're
I feel like the
talking
first
about
one you don't know if
how
it's
now-
gonna taste good or not, you know.
I was about to make a joke, a laundry joke, and then realized in this context that would not go over well. Oh man, feels bad.
Now I want to hear it.
I was gonna say, so what type of load was it? Is it colored or white?
Oh my god, never mind. I don't want to hear it.
My mind
Wait,
came to a
what, we're
screeching
playing?
halt.
What?
Oh man.
Oh.
Are we playing right now? Are we playing right now?
Yeah,
What?
we're playing.
Want to invite Raindrop? You guys?
Absolutely no. Raindrop didn't want to come in.
What?
I mean it. Like I was saying in Risen, I was in Risen's chat, and I kept asking, and he doesn't want to come in. Like, why else would he not say anything when I said get in here over and over?
Yeah.
Because maybe
Oh,
we're like 8 people in voice chat, and you could have said, "Hey, I'm typing in chat. Raindrop, why aren't you responding?" Or
That doesn't sound reasonable to me, right?
No, it doesn't sound reasonable even a little bit, you know? Yeah, it looks like you're fucked, bro.
Oh, wait, you guys aren't streaming this? Is the game already started?
Yeah, well, I didn't know it. Swarm started it without telling me.
Fucking Swarm. It's not like we're not all in voice chat or something.
I know, it would have been very easy. I will
I was irritated. I expect people, if we're gonna get to a fucking game, we're gonna do it quick. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything.
Bro, you gotta like say you play though, like
we were
shit.
literally not even starting enough calls. Like going, "Hey, are we starting this? Hey, are we starting
What
this?"
does the Emperor bid?
Oh, you know things have.
That's what I do when I'm feeling aggressive. I drink milk
Get some,
or
drink
water.
some milk.
Yeah.
All that stuff right there, having to go away.
Ah, finally, fucking asshole, kill it, fucking.
Is DT in the mineral line yet?
All right, wait, I'm gonna tab out.
So, are you already started the game?
Thank you very much.
I'd be down to restart it though, especially if we can do twos. Is anyone else down for that?
Oh, is this literally a 1v2 right now? What the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, but he gets
Yeah.
more money, I think. So.
Yeah, well, this is just. Oh my god, why did you start this? Whatever.
Fuck. We can restart. I was just.
Yeah, let's restart. Let's restart and get
Yeah,
everybody that wants to play. Yeah.
So how are things on the Vampire Coast there, Cougs?
Vampire Coast?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a different vampire faction.
Who the fuck do you think I am?
Looks like
Renegade.
not.
What a fucking joke. Getting his vampires confused.
You know, when it said unfriendly
he'll get it.
deteriorating, I thought it was like 26 to 30, but now I'm realizing it's like 50 to 55. All right, didn't
that a
expect
boomer
such
joke?
hostility. That was a diplomacy points joke.
How are we doing teams here?
So also a boomer joke, I say.
Whoa. Hold the fucking phone, Swarm. How are we doing teams? Is this what we want to do? I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Kasai, you'll appreciate this. So, in the Empire, there's
All right, yeah,
politics, and you have to get the electors on your side so you can be elected Empire. But
Right.
but they gave Manfred von Karstein a vote. He's a super delegate.
Oh no.
He's a super delegate.
No,
Oh,
he is
no.
like actually.
Yeah.
He's a vampire. He's Lord of the Undead. He gets a vote in the Empire.
And he somehow gets.
Why did they put Hillary Clinton
say, nay.
Much like Hillary Clinton, you know.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to field Manfred as a secret presidential candidate at the brokered convention, and in Reichs, in Altdorf.
That's such a cooler amount of those units that you guys get.
Soak right off!
To the provinces.
God, I miss being able to tunnel under the mountains.
Alright, are you guys still loading up? Can I get in? Or is it
You're the right head!
F.
Okay, wait.
F chat.
We would need one more, right?
Yeah.
Well, Dragonite's ready.
No, I'm saying on top of that.
Yeah.
No, Dragon I could just play with everyone else.
No,
No,
but I'm
there
saying
needs
to like have
even
an equal
teams.
number of people on a team.
Oh, so Katsai can play.
No, I'm not.
Well, I don't think he wants to. Is kind of what he.
But he can though.
No, I can't.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants
Well,
to.
what do you qualify
But what if he
can't
did,
play
though?
as? Yeah, I could. You could. You know, I could also fall asleep 2 minutes into the game.
That you can be on the other team, Katsai. That's fine.
nice, mate.
Alright, I guess I won't play. I'll play on the
The low fightiness kicked in. You go low fightiness. My greatest ally.
Get off, kid! Let me think about it. No! I'd rather eat a squeak.
Wait, is Influenza still here?
Looks like he dropped.
The nation calls. By the comet.
I'm here. Yeah.
He doesn't even want the healing. Slash T?
Yeah, it's like a backslash and then a T, and then you write.
Just as like an escape character in Python?
Escape? Yeah, it's escape.
I have to go after this round, I think. Because there's something I gotta go do.
Is it Slaughter the Younglings at the Jedi
It's a
Temple?
tab. So
No, I gotta
yeah,
go
slash
pick up a
T
friend of
represents a
mine.
tab. Yeah, slash N represents a new line, and slash R represents a character turn.
What are we doing here, Sword?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Looks like
Hold
we're
on, do you
running
want to hop
into
up a channel?
Yeah.
You guys have been getting a lot better at this game, much faster than I have.
I mean, it's just micro, dog.
It's not just micro. There's a lot of other choices.
There's positioning, compositional choices, but
it's just micro, dog.
It's not. If it was just micro, I wouldn't be doing so bad.
That's what he said. But is it true?
Yes, it is.
But
true.
is it true?
Yes. Yes, it's true.
Hey guys, can I play?
Yeah, if we can get enough people.
The Empire.
Do it, do it, Sword.
Yes, my lord.
I didn't realize you were in a Screamo band, Revolt.
It is for the best.
yeah, it's
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are
The
wise.
day was actually just called #revolt. I used to tour with Attack.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
Come then, only Sigma's god, Ulrich.
My throng stands ready. I am Belagar, true king of the Eight Peaks. Friendship is more valuable than gold, or so they tell me.
Oh, I ran out of energy on my phoenixes. Fuck.
That's the only thing about Phoenix in this game. Once you're done using the energy, you can't work.
Well, I can just destroy them, right?
Yeah. In fact, you might even be able to destroy them from across the map. No, you have to be.
No, you gotta get close. I think there's a range on that.
Yeah. This is when you just make 12 observers just to assert your dominance, you know?
Isn't that?
I didn't know that was gonna die.
Fucking raindrop winning right now? Oh, damn.
The Ultralisk across the map. I didn't even see that.
Do ultras get plus building damage?
They used to. But they don't anymore. They took it out of the game back in HOTS.
Gotcha.
Which was really strange. I just think that's a really odd thing to have on a unit.
You mean plus building
Plus
damage?
building, yeah.
Well, the banelings do.
No, oh yeah, you're right, they do.
Yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if anabolic synthesis gave them a slight damage increase to buildings. Buildings are like the thing that can kind of make them obsolete, right?
That's true. Buildings wreck. Ultras, don't they?
It's like the thing that what I think about the ultra is that sometimes.
Well, you gotta think you're using ultras versus Terran, right? And ultras are not very good against flying units, which buildings are. So it's just thematic. It's just thematic. Right, Dragonite?
Glad you could clear that up for me. I was very confused. Now things are much clearer.
So what we just need to do is remove that Terran ability and the bounty.
There you go.
Get at me.
Get at me.
I cannot fault your logic in this.
Alright, I gotta run. I'm sorry, guys.
F in the chat.
Gotta go fast.
Now you go. Man, I was so ready to start playing.
You guys can't play it. You just need Master Wonton and Kugel and Renegade to jump in, and it'll all be great.
Oh, looks like we lost 2 people then.
Well, Dragonite's ready again. Let's go.
How about you 2 guys versus Dragonite? How about that?
Does Dragonite get double resources?
Yeah, so I definitely don't want to do that.
Okay. Yes.
You guys have,
fucking
have
virus just left.
1 point something the APM that he has, you know?
Actually, maybe I would do it. Because I'll tell you what, like, I can micro if that's all I'm doing, especially.
Yeah.
If that's all I'm doing.
If you guys try it out, multitask him, it'll be fun for both of you guys, or everyone involved.
Well, yeah, but he left the board.
Oh,
I can also micro even.
Oh, done. Put that guy.
Yeah, that's right, Joe.
Raindrop.
So yeah, raindrop.
Don't talk to me, criminal.
Whoa.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Racist.
I'm not racist.
You're being racist towards Australians. That's
Welcome, brothers in metal.
You don't think Dragonite has a family? That's BM.
I don't care. I care about his family.
Oh, okay. Well, that's confusing, but at least you've clarified your position.
I wish them the best.
Let's go.
The Empire's unity is the surest shield against our enemies.
Fuck, dude, my ally's pissing himself at the thought of playing him. Oh,
Probably fucking Robocall from Mother Nature.
I don't know what you mean. He's on my team.
Kugel.
What happened?
I feel like there would be a lot less war in the Warhammer world if their diplomatic relations weren't based off them saying unrelated phrases to each other.
They're working on it.
Say la vie, you know.
Karl Franz is just talking to the Skaven. He's like, a true friend of the Empire. And the Skaven are like, sneak, plot, destroy.
Isn't that kind of like mirroring what happened when when Congress talked to the ISP companies? You know?
Did you see that Clarence Thomas is regretting his decision that allowed Ajit to remove internet neutrality?
For the wisdom of the
But it
Fucking
doesn't
good for
matter
you.
Because
Yeah,
he
like
wrote it in stone
Yeah.
for the next 100 years.
Well, it's not exactly how that works.
I am.
You're right. He's gonna die soon because he's really old, so he'll be replaced by a conservative judge, and it'll be there for 300 years.
Well, considering the new judges are also fucking old, they're gonna die not that long from now as well.
You back?
The new judges aren't that
Here we
old.
go.
Depends on the
ready.
individual
This is gonna
judge.
be tricky.
They're in like their
I feel like that
50s.
is-
Ginsburg is gonna go next.
Well, yeah, no, they're serious
Like,
concern.
You guys just have to focus on the micro, so it's not like going to a 2v2, you know?
I guess I'm looking at it pretty big picture because like Trump stacked a lot of fucking courts like all around, but that's gonna depend on the individual people appointed and their health and stuff.
But for the second one, it's the best one.
Not to mention the Democrats may pack the court. You know that's how we got to the number we're at right now, right? Through packing it. So that's always an option. And you know what? With where politics are going, it's probably going to be exercised sooner or later.
We're Americans, though. We don't exercise.
That's a good point. Good counterpoint. But I think in this case, we'll prove wrong. You know? Like, you know, people were like, oh, you know, you can't pack the court because that's undemocratic, and then there's like tons of documents released about Republicans literally racially gerrymandering the fuck out of several states. It's like, you know what? At a certain point, fucking all's fair in love and war, motherfucker. You know?
Get off, kid!
You guys just fucking scared.
That sounds like it's just a theory.
Praise Sigma.
A political theory.
Zog off.
Thanks for watching.
Stop that.
Ready.
No, I mean like literally, there's probably like a 65% chance we pack the courts in the next like 8 years. I would say.
What do you mean by that?
Like the U.S. Supreme Court did not used to have 9 members on it; it used to have fewer. We got here through a process where you add more in order to tip the balance in your favor, basically. It's happened several times in the history of the United States. Yeah, like our political battles have been really ruthless. Like, you know, that's why it's funny when like I don't know, people talk about, you know, being super moderate and shit when we realize that like all the terrible things we used to be moderate for, helping the oppressors, and that a lot of our struggles have been pretty ruthless, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a nice neutral word in a certain sense. I'm
I
too
know
tired
you
to
are,
give deeper commentary.
Oh, interesting build from him. He's gone for less orc boys and more goblins.
Goblins are good because they aren't.
Yeah, especially inside walls, does really help them. I'm not playing this, just so you know.
No, I wouldn't expect you to, but the auto resolve was like 50 and then shaded, so what was the fort over?
Oh, I'm saying. Oh.
Those aren't just
No need
any
to
goblins.
overthink.
Those are Kugel goblins. They can kill 3 times the amount.
Nice, nice.
What's your favorite Protoss unit, Kugel?
I don't know. Maybe the Archon.
Archons are pretty sweet.
It's because
What
like
I'm-
power overwhelming, you know.
What made you choose the Protoss in your endeavors?
What made me choose the Protoss?
Yeah.
Oh, Zealots made me choose the Protoss.
Really?
Can you scan here? Can you scan? Can you scan?
Was there any like pro game that you saw or something where you were like, wow, those zealots?
No, I didn't know it. Like, I didn't watch any pro.
I think it was just it was Kugel's innate desire and fantasy to not have a mouth. That's all it is.
You know that's referenced like in the campaign.
Yeah. Pig. There's a famous. There's a Reddit clip of Pig thinking that he made up the fact that Protoss were racist towards beings that didn't have mouths, or he thought he made it up, and then someone linked them to the actual clip from the campaign. It was this issue.
Yeah, I've seen that clip.
Focus score. Just kill it.
Oh, you guys gotta get more to it?
I don't even know how to heal.
You have to pay a lot of money to heal.
Man. How many goddamn scans did you guys have?
A lot of skins.
Does scans cost, or is it just purely energy?
It's energy, yeah.
You start with
I
like
thought Colossi
like
were
70,
What do you bid?
maybe 90.
I think I like Colossi and I like Voider.
Yeah.
I was like,
Voider used to be a lot better.
Yeah.
Our
I think
weapons
before
are
Vipers
yours.
existed, dude.
We are Sigmar's
So-
heirs. Swordsman,
However, I think Fungal did use to like.
awaiting command.
Yeah, dude.
You could like chain.
Our weapons are yours.
You could like fund an army.
Ah, god damn it.
Can't move at all. Pick up. Maybe you could pick up back then. Actually.
Great swords. Take the ground.
It did more did more damage too. I'm not even sure.
Oh yeah. It had a charge up
Moving
ability
now.
just in general. The longer it attacked, the more damage it did to everything. Like there was literally a strategy. Like, do you remember King Sejon's Station, Kugel? King Sejon was just the only map.
I remember.
Yeah, they got rid of this. Sejon wasn't. But like essentially, like you go down to the map, there's the rocks on the side. Protoss would literally get close to your base, and fucking Dustin Browder had love affair with rocks back then, right? So there were rocks everywhere.
Back then.
And then, yeah, you fucking charge up on the rocks outside of your opponent's base, and then you fucking move into their main and kill everything
yeah,
'cause you
dude.
charged up.
I remember that. I remember no, dude. I remember using your own Void Ray shields to charge up. Just being like, we don't need them anymore. Boys.
That's right. I remember building I think I played a team game and I built a pylon outside my opponent's base just so I can attack and charge up. Crazy.
You know what was actually really OP for charging up, guys? Was Immortals.
Oh man.
Oh, actually, no, they weren't, were they? Because it worked differently. It was 10 damage per tick.
Oh yeah, you're right. Actually,
Shield, so they'd actually be better now.
Ready.
So I guess they weren't. I was thinking that.
you didn't do like crazy armor damage.
I don't know. I think Void Rays.
They were really good. Well, I mean, they were really good. But, like, the thing is, like, you're also talking about a point in the game where people didn't know how to expand and manage their economies. So if you got a few tech units out really quickly, like, just in general, like, a Terran would make a fucking cloak base versus another Terran centered across the map and 15 kills every game, you know? Like, it was...
Yeah.
If you imagine a game where, like, Protosses can actually macro and build stalkers, and Terrans can get more units and on time, you know, like... The Void Ray was also strong because we quite like it, but the unit was also strong.
Look just how defensible this is. Holy shit.
I know, it's silly.
I'm getting pretty close to auto-resolving my
Beholden hammer! We serve the Emperor! My orders stand!
Shoot, that wizard was coming for your crossbow.
Stay, we can...
Crossbows ready, General!
I like how there's just like one.
Oh, we could have fought that.
No, don't fucking clump up on him. What are you doing? What? He's just hitting like one of the guys. Why would you clump up on him ever?
He's exercising his freedom as an American.
Swordsman!
Oh, I was gonna run away too. No, he just thought he was gonna do that and run away. You see that?
For Heldenhammer!
He's gonna run out me, or I'll shoot him in the face.
See, Dragon Knight just needs to play this over and over again, 2v1, until he's like,
This is an A+ strategy. It works.
Do you have 2 mortars? You have 3 mortars.
Taking position!
Oh yeah, I do.
Mortars?
Formation, march!
Who
you know
needs
what's
that?
an A+ strategy, Renegade?
What's that?
Randomized toolbox. A+.
Crossbows
Oh
ready,
man, your
General!
Empire tights.
Halberdiers! Our steeds
They're
are
still
restless!
eager, but gosh, are they?
They're thirsty, as the kids would say.
Swordsman!
Yo, I need you to handle the mutas. I need you to handle the mutas.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Wolf riders are large.
Oh no! They just went around. What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Wait.
Halberdiers!
That's
taking position!
That's Revolt's line. That's Caboose's line. One second.
The wolves! No, not the wolves! Oh, they're just goblin wolf riders. I'm pretty sure they can't even get through like one.
Yeah, they can't melee the cannons.
We await
Just
your
not
orders!
Yeah, they're losing decisively. It's not even decisive. Look, they're routed.
Here come the Empire Knights.
They were losing tons of units before that. Great job. Great game.
I like how some of my Empire Knights can't make it around the corner, though. It's a tough corner. They're held back by the reams of gravestones. It's wonderful.
Put those terrible.
Formation march! Taking position! Yes, sir, quickly!
You should send them around the right side.
For the Heldenhammer!
Yeah.
We'll have some fun. Remember, those goblins are holding spears, but they're only technically.
Yes, General!
Absolutely no charge.
Rah! Launch! Quick march!
Grotzlik is back, dude.
Ah!
It's forcing a shot.
Crossbowmen! Finding range, sir! Great swords!
They had like this giant cavalry charge on my right flank, but then they pulled it back.
Well, they weren't really.
Cavalry ready!
Goblins,
Yes, sir!
distinct difference.
Oh fuck, I can't deal with that right now. Oh, you saw that Castad? That was pretty.
So, but
That was pretty.
Man, holding a battle cruiser, these seem broken as fuck. Why do Turin have this? Shit. Oh.
great job, Phil. Fun.
Grotzlick. Undefended military target? Nah. Giant Empire fort? Build with cannons and Empire Knights? Yeah, that's the target. Let's go. One of those goblins got 0 kills. Actually 0.
They were never meant to get killed.
So did... Look at the goblin archers outperforming 2 units of orc boys. I should have taken the money.
To the provinces.
Soak right off!
Who calls? Praise Sigma.
Man, the thing that irritates me the most about this game is that the control for the unit, the hotkeys, is not the correct.
Ren, what's the auto resolve bar say for you?
Not very good at all.
Like
for them.
70?
So it's
I think
it's
that
like
was my last one, boys. That was
20%
fun, though.
shaded. Or it's like 20% filled
GG.
and then shaded up to 45%.
Well, then 2v1 is very difficult as well, because like it doesn't matter how good. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you like two sets of hands and eyes, you.
Honestly, I think it comes down to the fact that the hotkeys are different. It triggers you so much. Like making 4 ravens at a time instead of 4 Vikings.
The nation calls.
So it's not only did they change the hotkey, they changed it to another unit. You know?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
So when I spam out 4 units, I'm not exactly just like, that's like, often like a more detrimental unit. So,
Yeah.
like, that does not help the situation at all. Like if they made the hotkey for Viking, instead of Viking it's a Phoenix, I would understand that. It's like, oh, at least I got some AA.
Yeah.
But it's not at all. It's a fucking
You know you can
raid.
destroy your units. There's a delay, but you know you can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. Like, if I like get a unit, like I did that with Phoenixes. Like after I use all their energy, and I'm just like, okay, well, like I don't want you to get, I don't want you guys, I don't want you to get the points, right? So I'll just kill them, you know.
Yeah, he made a shit ton of Phoenixes after I made a bunch of Zoiglings. I'm like, well, these aren't good unless I make a shit ton.
These aren't gonna be useful.
Yeah, so I just deleted.
A Liberator is a really smart play, though. I like that Liberator, like at the just kill all the workers. Yeah, I mean, that's a very clever move, Dragon Knight.
Thank you. But I was a little bit irritated about the amount of scans you guys had too.
Yeah, that also.
It was like scan.
That I didn't even think about that, but like even if you balance the minerals, it doesn't make up for the fact that we have like 4 scans tier 2.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to use the scan.
Oh, it's on one of the buildings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have told you if you asked.
No, I gotta figure.
I wasn't like trying to hide it, you know, like.
Scan's huge.
Like scan, and you're like, oh, how do you scan? I'm like, oh, I don't know, bro. Like. Figure it
out.
Hey, it's Samuel. Oh, very good, thanks, David. Very
Literally docs.
Literally.
Beg your pardon? I called you David. I know exactly who it is. This time has been saved. Yesterday I opened with David as well.
Yeah, it's David.
Very good.
Of
very good,
123 East Wallaby Way. Social security number
Yes,
888 8888.
Yep. No worries. Yep. Totally.
Not gonna lie, that's looking a little terrifying up there, Cougs.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Gateshead. So, do you know Kadaga Road?
We got a road. Social security number.
Yep.
Ready.
I think I'm gonna take a shower because I.
Yep.
The Empire.
That's totally fine.
Just from all that micro, dude.
To strengthen the Empire.
Too easy.
Let's do a spike.
Crooked Moon looks like it's like a little bit too well drawn for the orcs. It looks like it had time and care put into it. Looks like the Dark Society Gaming logo, TBH.
Why? Let me think about it. No!
Feels like this campaign's been going really quick.
Yeah, I'm sure it does comparably.
So when you're playing Vermintide, your fort is like right up here. Yeah. Oh look, they even modeled it so it's like rebel-y.
This is Millard the Mighty. Introduce.
Mermidia, guide us!
Mermidia doesn't sound like a good infection to have.
The Empire endures! Emperor's will. For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs! It will be done!
No lingering!
Missile troops! Weapons drawn! Outriders! At speed! To battle! All ranks fire! Quick march! No lingering! Taking position! Quickly! Take the ground! Formation, march! At speed! For the Emperor! Moving now! Yes, sir! For the twin-tailed comet! To battle! We are Sigmar's heirs! We serve the Emperor! Yes, sir! Sigmar, preserve us! Quick march! Yes, sir! Moving now! Yes, sir, quickly! Powder dry! No lingering! Go! Take the ground! Formation march! Outriders! Go! By Ulrich's wrath! Raise your weapons! To war! By Galmaras! No lingering! To battle! Sigmar calls! Take the ground! Formation, march! Outriders! In range! Yes, sir, quickly! We serve the Emperor! Ready for war! Sigmar guides us! Ready for war! Outriders! Taking position! At speed! Sigmar! We await your orders! Yes, General! Kill them! The rest will fall away! Yes, my lord! Yes, sir, quickly! Sigmar! Ready to serve! They will die! Spearmen! Swordsmen! Ah! The Empire endures! In the name of the twin-tailed comet, formation march!
Heldenhammer!
Beware the
Outriders!
Send us out!
Enemy wizard spotted!
Ulrich's team!
For the Emperor!
The Empire endures!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Spearmen!
Charge!
Fight, men! Fight for
Outriders!
to live! Sigma!
Yes, my lord!
Take position! Crossbowmen! Launch! To battle!
Conditions acceptable! At speed!
Sigma! Preserve us! Go!
Withdraw!
Run! Ulrich's chief! Retreat! Sigma! Preserve us!
That was quite the morale route right there. Holy fuck.
Withdraw!
These Black Knights and Lances and See, that's actual cavalry. Goblins riding wolves, not actual. It's not a dead.
Oh, another stack. Fuck.
I'd rather eat a squeak!
Rather eat a squeak.
To the provinces! What does the Emperor bid? Zalgov! Who calls? Now? Let me think about it. No!
Yes, my lord.
Kugel.
I will marshal the men. Praise Sigma. By the comet!
Wait a second. Where is it then? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Praise Sigma. Hunt and forage.
I will marshal the men.
Tracker of distinction.
What does the Emperor bid?
I can't
Huntsman
think.
General.
Okay. No.
Stay together.
Prep.
Free.
What does the Emperor bid?
First of all, we're gonna march back here.
I washed my mouse pad down today
Yes,
for the
my
first time in a couple of years, and tracking is so much better. I don't think I'm gonna have to replace my mouse anymore. I think it was just the fucking dirt on the pad.
Probably a pretty dirty mouse pad.
Yeah, I
Bro.
had all kinds of fucking beer stains and shit on it. I haven't washed it in ages.
Even your mouse pad tracks, you know? This is...
Yeah, it's privacy is dead, man.
We live in a society.
Huntsman General.
Gamers rise up.
Gamers rise up.
Now, let us
The army smokes some gang weed.
Yes.
Fucking gang to all shit, and fuckers are healing. It's annoying.
Yo, did any of you guys touch Warcraft 3 Reforged?
Yeah, me and Stocks played a bit of it.
Is it as bad as people are saying it is, or is that just like typical internet fucking bullshit, you know?
I don't know, do you like rebinding your hotkeys?
I don't mind rebinding my hotkeys.
Oh, well then...
I rebind my hotkeys in pretty much all games.
Well then you might not like Warcraft 3 Reforged. That's all I'm
Oh
gonna say.
yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty epic.
Give me a second, let me survive this, and then I'll give my opinion.
Do you like ranked ladder?
I do like ranked ladders, yeah.
Then you might not enjoy Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Yikes. Those seem like pretty fixable issues, though. Seems like an oversight, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this game to run. That's pretty unfortunate.
What game?
I'm trying to get Jack 2 to work in an emulator, but...
My potential.
Like Jack
it's
and
such a
Daxter?
mess. Yes.
Are you trying to do
Yeah, the
like
PS2 game. I'm trying to get it to run in PSX2, yeah.
Are you trying to do like the remaster that ran for PS3 or like the original?
No, just the original PS2 ROMs.
Maybe try for the remaster and run that in a PS3 emulator again.
Our PS3 emulator's good now. I haven't tried since like...
Oh, they've been good for years.
Like a long time ago.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know about PS3. I know about Xbox 360 for sure.
RPCS3, let's see. Dude, if I can get the remaster to work, that'd be ideal, because it would throw all 3 games on one ROM. Okay.
So, I mean, Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Yep.
It's good in that Warcraft 3 is a good game.
Okay.
From about any other angle, if you look at like what they promised they would do and what they actually delivered on, it's hot garbage. It's glitchy. I mean, the graphics are better, but they didn't do any of the cinematics that they promised they would do. There's crashes, like Renegade said, there's no ladder, right? Like, all of its goodness comes from that. It's like Warcraft 3, a great game that looks a little bit prettier. But in terms of like everything that they promised they would do and all the features that are like said they would be there, just aren't there. It's like, no, it's crap. It's pure and unadulterated crap that is purely saved by the fact that old Blizzard made a good game, you know?
Yep.
But like, I can't say that I'd recommend it, you know?
Huntsman General.
True.
And the worst part about it is that they used it to like overlap old Warcraft 3 to like make it mandatory, and it's like, okay.
Huntsman General.
To the provinces.
Huntsman General.
I mean, it's shitty, but I think it's like about time that we add Blizzard to the list of like game devs that used to be good.
Dude, I feel like we could have safely done that after fucking Diablo 3. I think they've been past that.
Yeah, well,
I think they've been past that for time.
I mean, sure, but with hindsight, we can do that, right? Like, we've seen that it's a spiral, but at the same time, I mean, like, if you produce as much utter quality as Blizzard did leading up to Diablo 3, right? And you have Diablo 3, which is like, overall, like, I don't think Diablo 3 is a bad game. I don't think it lives up to the Diablo license, and certainly its launch was horrendous, but like, I've played a shit ton of Diablo 3. It's a fun game. It's a good game. Like, you will, if you like that type of game, you will get your money's worth out of Diablo 3, right? You will.
Yeah.
Kugel.
But
how do you remove the general? I see I can replace him, but he has no units in his army. I should be able to kick him, right?
Yeah.
He's just a general. He's not like a hero.
But like, now that we look back on like, well, Diablo 3 happened. They butchered that, and then they butchered the next thing, and then they butchered the next thing, and then when you gain that sort of perspective of like, well, you know, it turns into not like a blip on the radar, but more like the beginning of the end, you know?
If you click his plate, you should be able to.
His plate, right? Oh, there we go. Thank you.
What's up, everybody?
The men are key.
Yo.
Who dat?
It's a Casca. You know.
Yo, Wonton, I'm gonna go take a piss, and then do you want to play a game or two of Heroes before I hit the head?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, cool.
How's everybody?
With you shortly.
Mm-hmm.
The Empire. By the comet.
By the comet.
one time?
Yeah. Let me start this download up first. Hold on.
I refuse. I will alone.
Huntsman General.
Oh fuck! Never mind. I'm not. No. It's like.
What turn are you guys on?
Download link.
31.
Ah, so you're still early game.
Huntsman General.
Well, I want to tell you a funny horror story.
Funny what?
A funny horror story. It's a
funny
very small
horror story.
It's a very small horror story. It's a school-related horror
I
story.
used to think my life was a tragedy.
Let me tell you a horror story. One day, Albrecht von Ludendorff was walking through the woods.
Albrecht von
And then
Ludendorff.
out of the plains came zombies and skeletons and necromancers. One by one, they devoured his men, turning them into more zombies. As they continued their march.
The true horror story is that about 30 years ago.
Is someone trying to call you from work?
Okay, boomer.
By the comet.
Well,
That's the start.
I guess my work's trying to get a hold of me.
About 30 years ago, I received a message in Morse code that I transcribed on my typewriter.
Yo. Do any of you guys like movies?
No, I hate movies.
I don't know.
Fuck
Some people.
I've never seen a movie.
It's fun. I have to ask because I asked my D&D.
Who wants their
group, but that's not
content
Kugel.
in an hour and a half to 3 hour
Video
one
format.
sitting
No, dude,
video
they're like, they were
format?
like, I was like, yo, I watched this movie. It's good. They're like, I don't watch TV shows or movies. And I was like, okay. But yo, dude, so my buddy recommended the movie Knives Out to me, and I was like, relatively apprehensive because it was directed by Rian Johnson, and I really didn't like The Last Jedi, but that dude knocked it out of the park with that movie. It was beyond fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Good to know. Good to know.
See, I would have been apprehensive because it's a movie.
Well, also that, but no, like I it's one of those things where, like, obviously you can't avoid your own biases, right? But like, if anything, I was going in like negatively biased against it, right? Because I already didn't like the last thing that the director did. But goddamn, I mean, it was.
You weren't a fan of the Breaking Bad episode, The Fly? Wow.
Was that directed by Rian Johnson?
It was directed by Rian Johnson.
Huh.
Which one is that?
It's the one with the
that's
fly.
the one where he's
It's
like
the
freaking
one-
out about the
It's,
fly.
it's
yeah,
the
it is
worst
the one with
episode
the
of
fly.
Breaking Bad. It's that one.
It is the one with the fly. That's I forgot that.
It's
was
the one
even
that
a thing.
actually made me physically sick with anxiety. Yes, it's that one.
Yeah. I mean, it was
That
an
was the
interesting.
point.
It was an interesting episode.
I thought it was thematic. I thought like I don't know. It was.
Yeah, I don't
Didn't
know.
really
I
contribute
didn't think
anything,
I
though. Like,
didn't
it could
think
have
it
been
needed
cut.
a full episode. Like I did like that they like because it was like a glimpse into like him kind of going a little cray cray, which
Yeah.
I liked that like thematically, but I agree with Ryan. Like it went on too long, right? Like I think the point
Yeah,
was
I
that it
think
went
so
on
too.
too long. I guess that was the point, but like it still went on too long, you know, like.
Well, it could have been like the reason. Yeah, the problem is you could remove it from the Suits season, and it would have made absolutely no difference to the series. Like no one would.
Yeah, like if they'd thrown in that like some shit was going down or something while that happened, and that like fucked with him, and that was the other half of the episode. Like I think that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
He's like so obsessed with like perfectionist that like there's a harm from that, but instead it's just like no,
Sorry
he's
about
just
that.
going for the fly until he falls and injures himself. You know, like fuck.
I had a emergency call from work. So,
Nothing too terrible.
At this point, no. It could grow, unfortunately. But luckily, as of right now, I am off the hook.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, well, regardless of The Fly and regardless of The Last Jedi, Knives Out was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Casca, does the business you work for have a website?
I work at a hospital, so
Yo,
yes,
you work
it
for
does.
Aiden?
I work for a
Casca Boom is
hospital.
Aiden's dad. We've done it, boys.
I don't know who Aiden is. but I'm definitely no dad.
Wow, what a
All
father!
lining up.
What a father,
Lining up.
Cascaboom.
I asked him one time.
Why
because,
aren't
like,
we
he was
on the
talking-
other side of the fucking bridge? Why
He
aren't
was
we
talking
defending?
about like how like his dad did like this and that, and I was like, oh yeah, like what does your dad do for a living? And he goes, oh, you know, he's got like a business with a website. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That tells me absolutely nothing. Like,
I mean,
one of those businesses that has a website, you know? Oh, of course, you know.
I
Wait,
mean,
Kugel, are you not playing
do
the
they
CAI?
conduct business as well? Like,
I mean,
That's
I
really
mean,
sad.
I help do healthcare for patients.
yeah,
I wouldn't
you're Aiden's father, okay? It's already
Okay, I don't know who this Aiden fuck is, but I don't want to be his dad now.
Well, it's too late.
Wow, what the fuck, bro? That's messed up. You do know I'm with Children's Services, right? Like,
I mean,
I
you
will
do know I
say-
don't have children.
Whoa! What the
You better be
fuck?
careful. He's gonna take Aiden away from you, dude.
I mean, I don't know who this Aiden fuck is, but if you can't tell him I work at a hospital, I don't want him.
Renegade, take Aiden away.
Oh
Aiden
my god.
deserves better.
No,
okay?
he does. I feel this makes so much more sense now.
Like, give them a call and you know, give them a call. Take my non-existent child away, please.
What?
The fact that you don't.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm summoning him. I'm summoning Aiden.
First of all, I should lose
Aiden,
Aiden because
Aiden.
I was an idiot
What?
who named a kid Aiden.
Whoa!
First of all, we've confirmed that Cascade is probably your father, and B,
Sure.
Renegade, through his power of child services, he's gonna get you to a safe place. Okay? We're gonna get you out of this toxic environment that is Cascade's household.
I mean, my house is pretty toxic.
Aiden, I didn't realize you had such like an abusive family. This is terrible.
I am the world's
Well,
Dad's
okay,
an
we put the strings together, Aiden, because we asked Cascade what he does, and he said that he does work for a business that has a website. So therefore, we intuited that he is in fact your father.
Of course. Well.
And he made some questionable statements. So I just want you to know, Aiden, it's gonna.
All
be
right. Well, I'm gonna go back to playing
confirm that he doesn't even know you.
Sorry, good luck, dude. Have fun.
Going
But I
back
do
to
have a
the
question
savior.
for you, Revolt. Does your company not have a website?
Now, dude, what's a website?
Oh fuck.
Plot twist. Didn't see that coming, did you?
At speed.
Well, he wouldn't
Play
because
one
he's
time.
lying. He's just trying to get out of his parental responsibilities.
Sir.
But he doesn't
Maybe
know
I'm
about child
Aiden's
support.
father.
So.
You know to pay child support and people you grew in laboratories.
And there's an angry man.
Because they're not actually people.
Ready to fire.
But no, the funny story was sitting here next to my wife who's doing math homework or doing homework, and all of a sudden I hear, oh fuck, this is not happening, and I turned around and her entire paper that she had made, she just deleted it.
Control Z, dude, undo.
What do you bid? For the Emperor!
Luckily she found the recovery file, but it was very funny for like 10 seconds of just like, yep, 3 hours worth of work gone.
That's pretty abusive, dude. You found that funny?
I mean, she yesterday rolled over and accidentally hit me in the balls and laughed at me for like
That
20
doesn't
minutes.
make it
So.
okay. Renegade, at this point, I'm very glad you're getting Aiden out of this toxic.
Yeah.
What? And she just yelled like a good wife should. I feel like I need help.
This isn't like. That's crazy. What?
I know, right? This is the 1 in 100 games.
No wonder he retreats into the fantasy world of the Sword Coast with you every week.
I think we actually have a better team.
He's like, I needed to be that way.
Better Tannis with his house in our own and he's doing kind of
No, it's alright. At least, like, he might be a little bit abusive, but at least he took him to BlizzCon twice, you know? Like,
yeah,
give him
that was nice.
I've never been to BlizzCon, so.
Take aim.
But, like, can that undo emotional damage? Like, I don't know. Ask Father Anderson.
These gunners are really good when they can shoot.
No lingering!
Although having two like lane pushers isn't great on.
Yeah, and the Zebo can be a fucking damage. They're also just damage machines. It's fine. That team fight.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like they've really like having two of those really shines on a big map. It's not like unusable, but it's.
I think it's fine here. I don't think it'll be. I agree. I think it's not an ideal map for it, but I think it still works.
With teamwork and love, we can succeed together.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna bestow upon you my trait, which is bestow hope. Do you have hope bestowed?
I feel hopeful.
I'm feeling pretty hopeful too.
Good job.
It's pretty nice pink skin you got.
Yeah, dude, I went Oreo so we could match the pinks, dude.
Spin that!
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy.
Oh shit, dude. I'm trying to A move. Oh, now it's working.
What are you doing, Sonya? What are you doing, Sonya? What are you doing, girl?
Handgunners!
Yeah, that was mad aggressive.
Formation!
I just don't know why she went back in. You know, like there was no reason to.
Take position! Spin there! Prepare for combat! Conditions acceptable. Shoot them! For Heldenhammer!
This is just so dicey.
We need to get some movements back in the
Withdraw! Handgunners! Swordsman!
Oh, dude, this fucking pick is dead.
Quick march!
Get him.
Take the ground!
Oh,
Come
oh
on, he's
no,
gotta
no.
be dead.
Dot,
I should have saved my W.
Handgunners!
Oh, that was actually tough.
Yes! Quickly! In range!
Sorry.
Ready for war!
Oh, whoops.
Swordsman! Yes, sir! Quickly! Handgunners!
Fuck.
Formation march! Yes, my lord! Faster! Take position! Go! For Heldenhammer!
They gave me like nothing to work with.
Really?
They had mammoths.
You had two groups.
I had 2 groups of what?
They can't come anywhere near me, dude. You want XP? Good luck with that.
No XP for you.
On Tassadar?
Ooh, he's just gonna eat away though, you know.
Yeah.
I shall be victorious.
Oh, I need to heal you. Shit.
Ulrich's will. Step to it.
Watch the quarry. Base camp for now.
Let us begin. No peace, just war.
I had no mana.
Yeah.
But I don't really need mana until I'm level 10. I can just kind of fucking auto attack everyone to death. Like, there goes half your health pool, bud. Yeah, try that again. Once we're about to hit, I'm gonna be just before we hit 10. Probably.
Let's see if we can deny all the gems. Yeah.
Oh, go up, go up, go up, go up. We want to fight here.
Yeah.
If they're trying to fight, let's fight. On the things.
Ooh, whoa, whoa. Always get a. Ooh, good job, boy. Ooh, that's a little deep there, bud.
Huh. Well, this will be interesting.
Oh, I should have taken Leaping Strike. Leaping Strike would have been better here.
Ooh, I'm actually gonna delay my heroic until I see if he picks the fireball. Because if he picks the fireball, I'm gonna go Crystal Aegis. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna pick Resurrection.
I can play poke forever. That's actually okay.
Gobbo, 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 gobbo.
Okay, he did. I'm gonna take Crystal Aegis.
Gobbo throat.
What are goblin archers but goblin spearmen shooting their spears out of a bow?
That sounds
What are arrows but spears?
Javelins.
Well, you see.
Oh wait, he didn't? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I took the wrong one. Well, fuck me. That's still good. He's still good.
Oh, I'm taking damage. I gotta go back now.
Spearman!
For real.
Crossbowman! Ready for war!
Bow before me! By Ulrich's will!
Yo, you have a talent that like gives attack speed to your half target, right?
I do. Not yet, but I will.
No, it's like 16
Yeah,
or
I think it's my
something,
16 talent, yeah. But yes, I will be taking that.
right? Okay, sweet.
That will probably prove quite useful.
Dude, we could take. If you put that shit on Gazlowe, even we could take core in like 1 millisecond.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 millisecond, Wonton? Did you comment that? About that? See, now your story changes. Now your story changes.
Hello?
Hello.
Revolt, are you there?
Yeah.
Dude, finally. I need a clan tag for my friend. He still hasn't gotten the clan tag.
Oh, okay.
And he's a diamond player.
Coming in.
Nice.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
just clearing the waves so that
Let me
takes
finish
time.
this game and I'll get him tagged up before I go to...
Alright, thank you so much, dude.
No problem.
So, what, should we tell him to, like, join a chat channel or something? Is that
Oh, no.
Just have him PM me. That's the easiest thing, and then I'll coordinate.
Alright, sounds good.
Revolt, are you gonna do a boot camp?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. And we got away with it too.
Revolt just ignoring my bad joke.
Oh, dude, this is a dead.
This is a dead Kel'Thas indeed.
Spearman! Quick march!
Super dead kill.
Yes, my lord! By Gal Maraz! Now!
Oh, I need my connection too. You can play a little aggro. Remember, I have Crystal Aegis, so. Whoops, I did it on the wrong one. Never mind. I didn't even, but you know what? Never mind. I can't be trusted. So.
At speed! State troops, ready! Spearmen! Wow! Understood!
I'm dead.
Yep, that would have been a good time to have Crystal Aegis as well.
We obey!
I really thought I could have got that Lucio and just got it though. That was kind of greedy, my bad.
Quickly!
It's probably my bad for using the ability that could have saved you like 10 literally.
Quick march! March!
Yeah,
For the twin
yeah, you know.
coming! Quickly!
It does.
Probably gives a long cooldown.
To battle! No lingering! We are Sigmar's
Alright, I'm gonna head off, guys. Have a good night.
Sigmar, preserve us!
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir!
Take it
At
easy.
speed!
The Zebo's taking a fucking fort, dude. He's gonna go for keep top. I'm about to come in. If you guys can like.
For Heldenhammer! Soldiers of the Empire! Take the ground! Sigma! We serve the Emperor! Swordsman!
I fucking love
Sigma
Warrior.
calls.
So good.
Battle awaits.
Taking so much damage and just let me feed on him, dude.
Formation march!
Alright, you now have the
Sigma
attack
guides
speed.
us! Yes, quickly! Armed and ready! Withdraw! For the twin-tailed puppet! For the Warhammer!
We can sharp this, I think.
Sigma guides us! Formation! March!
Mana, dude. Fuck.
Finding range,
What
south!
a well, man. Back up. Oh shit. I'm here, man.
Crossbow ready, General! No lingering! The Empire endures!
I can actually just back up
Sigma guides us!
and they just run away.
Understood! For the Emperor!
Carry on.
Ready to fire! By Galmaraz! Spearman! War! Yes, my lord! For the Warhammer! Moving now! Launch!
Oh, if he's got jump, that'd be sick.
Yes, General!
Hey there, it.
Swordsman! Go!
We got away with it too.
Formation!
Oh.
Dude, you can't use that on me. I'm fucking super
Yeah, I know.
fast.
That was really dumb.
What an idiot.
By Ulrich's Wrath! Strike them down!
Moving now!
I'm like literally the fastest move speed character in the game. I can't do that.
Spearman!
He can, it just won't work.
Prepare for
Yeah, I guess so.
combat!
Let him do it one time. if he
Yeah, you
wants
should continue doing
if
it.
he wants to do it, let him do it, you know? Like who are we to tell him not to?
Soldiers of the Empire! Pick them off! Swordsman! We are ready! Find your targets!
I almost aegis, but I didn't need it. Didn't need it. Just did.
These are calculated, by the way. All these near miss deaths.
Yeah, dude.
These are so calculated.
Find your targets!
This is the most annoying battle in the history of Warhammer 2. I can't catch up with the chariots. Fucking kiting me all over the map. I lost Gelt.
Crossbows ready, General!
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Balthasar.
For the twin-tailed comet!
3 units of archers are losing to 1 goblin archer chariot. This is actual hell. This is like my actual personal hell. The spearmen are losing in melee to the fucking catapults.
Empire, bro.
Are all my units like actually bad? Is that, bro? These melee units.
They're okay.
Yes, sir. Sigma Coles.
Okay, a synonym for bad.
They're okay melee combatants. Is that what you're
They're
trying to say?
decent melee combatants, dude.
No, that would mean they're good. This isn't good.
Revolt, you almost done?
Oh, I took out
Yeah, we should. I should be finishing up here shortly. I think we're about to win.
Master of Shamrock. Take position.
Yeah, he's playing with me.
Okay, we need to regroup here.
It's just me and Wonton right now.
Yeah, I can play more.
This is a travesty.
Formation, march. No lingering.
No, don't let him tilk out. Let him
I'm gonna get his boy tagged up, and then I'm probably going to bed.
Faster.
Oh, there you go. That's a great stasis,
As
dude.
kinky as it sounds.
And we got away with it too.
Good news is the
Pretty
catapults are out of ammo, so they can't kill anymore.
Okay,
No.
I can't die. Oh, fuck you, KT. Come here.
Yeah, for real, that guy's being an asshole.
Oh.
Get him.
Catapults finish their loads, huh?
He didn't even take pyro.
30 units in there.
Which one was better, the first or the second?
Yeah, try it again. You two's
We got away
Aslar.
with it. And we got
You
away
two,
with it.
Lucio. Come here.
Taking position!
Yeah, I can play another one.
Yes, sir! At speed!
Ooh, and he's stunned and he's...
Mustard.
Moving now!
Yeah.
Salad.
Play with you. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Spot us the target!
Hey.
Dragonite, are you there?
Sigma guides us!
Take the ground.
Dragonite, can you coach me?
No, chase the wolf chariot. Chase the fucking wolf chariot. No, don't route.
Ready.
Dragonite, my boy needs coaching, dude.
Who is your boy?
It's Rengar. He needs to get masters ASAP.
Rengar?
Yeah.
What race is he from?
It's Protoss. Can you teach him
Dragonite's like,
builds?
you've intrigued
leadership,
me.
Ren.
Protest.
Okay, how much of I am...
For Heldenhammer.
Tyler?
What?
How much of I am you watch?
Moving faster.
Oh, dude, you get so much ammo.
Not that much.
Start from the
Look at that hail of
Bring it down!
all the Protoss.
Faster!
And get me...
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna help out Rengar.
God.
Crossbows ready, General!
Okay.
I'll play another one with you one time. Let me to get
Gelt
this
has
guy
spells.
tagged, and then I'm...
Oh no, they're bringing in the goblin rock lobbers. They're going into melee.
Crossbowman!
Dragonite, just a quick question. Why do you
I
have a
lost
coach
Gelt.
tag
He
on
fucking
Discord? You
died.
never coach.
Oh wait, no, he perma routed. He's fine. He's fine. Look at him run. Oh my god, look at him go.
Invites up.
Yeah, do you mind if we switch? Do you mind if we switch you two? Because I feel like we're having different conversations.
Yeah, I mean Dragonite screams too sometimes. It's all good.
Sure. Tons of people scream. I'm not trying to put blame on anyone. All I'm saying is that we're playing different games. We're playing different games, and it might make sense so we don't talk over each other. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, who's your group? Or who's my group?
I actually want everyone.
Get it, Ren.
No lingering! At speed!
Yo, that goblin dude shaman
Ready for war! Swordsmen!
Gelt ran off the battlefield like a bitch. Let's go.
Crossbowmen! Go! Ready! Conditions acceptable! Take aim!
Target that.
Moving now! Ready for war!
Can you speed this up?
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Just 'cause I don't think there's any actual like. Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, until about 30 seconds ago, I felt like it was still dicey. He had 30 units running at me, but then they routed, so we're good. Reed! Die, fucking die! Oh, he killed the unit of swords.
He's gonna rout. He's gonna rout.
Kill him! Okay, alright. Quick, end it before he dies. Okay.
Oh my god. That Gelty's still alive, man. He's still. You might
Yeah, I should still get him, I think.
Yeah.
He very clearly didn't die. He was running,
yeah.
like...
I mean, you won the battle, and he didn't, right? If a single unit like that lives with like a single health, they're not routing. Would you look at that? You only lost one actual unit, at least it would seem, on my screen.
Yeah.
Just one group of crossbowmen.
Oh, I fucking
Maybe
box
some of them will
screened.
be below threshold on your screen. But...
No. Please be loading. Please don't box screen. Please don't box. Okay. Whew.
Oh yeah, see? You only lost one unit. Lost 90%, 95% of your health. Cool.
He has another stack.
Yeah, they always do.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yo, are you kidding me, Vlad? Wow, Vlad. Wow. Alright, I gotta save here, because I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too.
Time for me. Pretty bad time.
Let us begin.
Oh, I meant to ask you, how'd your date go on Monday?
I slept through it.
Really?
I overworked myself, and I laid down in bed, and I just didn't wake up. So, not well.
Did you call her or text her?
Yeah, she's like, I understand, but I'm really embarrassed, so...
Yeah. So, it's just, yeah. Well, sorry to hear that, bro.
Well, it's my own fault.
Yeah, sleep happens. Well, you know, maybe let some time go by, and if you still want to,
yeah,
message her and ask her if she